Hello my little islanders, my name is Yara. Welcome back. I've made this channel back in February. A month after that, I filmed a video called Worst Advices the People Have Ever Given Me, which was a really good video. I like it a lot. It was so fun to make and I really did have a lot to say. But here I am again after quite some time filming a part 2 of this video. Is it because of the fact that that video was the most viewed on my channel? Partly, okay? Take that. But now I've gained more confidence, more knowledge, more life experience, and some better editing, so let's go. I just feel like it's very interesting to both share these things and also be aware of them. So that's why we're all here. Take a seat, relax, enjoy. This channel definitely needs a little bit of reboot or something, or like a fresh start. Well, not really fresh because I'm basically doing the same thing I used to do. And as always, before we start here, I ask you guys to subscribe to this channel up front and just show a little bit of support here. This is what I'm really hoping for and definitely something that I need. If you could just share your opinion down below after you watch this video, that would be amazing. Now we can go straight to the topic. First thing first, something that really circles up in my mind all the time: education does not matter. Having a degree does not matter. I was really one of those type of people who thought that internet got us covered up and really smart people get big amount of money out of internet. So meaning like either you're a graphic designer, a YouTuber, a writer, you could be anyone you want and you are gonna have big amount of money just because a lot of people told us that it was that easy. Or just like not specifically internet wise, just in general. Everyone's pushing the idea of dropping out of college, not spending that much money of education in general, you know, all that. And I really did trust this idea. I really believed in it. Like I'm still in that situation. I didn't go to college. I didn't go to any like university and stuff, which is technically for me, it's time to go there, but I haven't so far. Growing up, I just figured that it's always nice to have a backup plan of yours. You never know what's gonna happen tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, in a week, in a month, or in a year. You never know, especially in this economy, in whatever happens in the world right now with all those like, okay, I don't even want to bring this all up. You already know, like the world is gradually coming to the end, which I'm hoping I'm only joking right now. Based on what really happens in this adult world, it's nowhere near good so far. So having a degree is really like a backup plan or just a safe way to survive is really a good idea. Especially if you were planning to make big money out of internet, you gotta think of it a little more. Like that includes me as well. AI is taking over. And the scariest shit that I've ever heard in my entire existence is that now you watching TikTok, 30% or like 20-30, I don't remember the exact percentage of all the videos that you saw on your For You page is AI. Recently my sister was laughing so hard at me because at least once a week I had a video on my For You page about a poor grandpa, poor old man trying to save his slippers business. Little cow slippers.
Please share this.
Oh my God, my Shayla.
And he was crying in front of the camera, hoping that people would support him. And I did. I followed him. I liked a couple of his videos. Really try to push his content out. And guess what? It turned out it's the fucking AI. Like, isn't that insane? I'm 20, I'm Gen Z, and I'm falling into that. What next? Sorry for getting in this tangent. Next one on the list is having a settled down life, aka being grateful for you already have without requesting more. I have people thinking like that in my family. Here's the thing. I genuinely believe that we were made to discover better, to discover more and better, and desiring even more once you reach some goals of yours. That was made by nature. And think of it like this: if you're staying in your lane and you keep staying there just because life made you stay there, you will never discover a potential better life, therefore your own potential. There's always more to reach for, there's always more to see, and being completely closed off on that topic really pushes you back a bit, because no matter where you are, no matter what you do, no matter what situation you ended up in, you always deserve better. And you know, it's not even like a psychological motivational podcast of mine. Also, another take: whoever's indoctrinating you on believing that, you know, life is all about peace and not moving, not doing anything, actually probably sees you as a competition, depending of course who exactly tells you that. But if you have people in your life like actually trying to brainwash you into thinking that I don't think you should really believe them. I'm not saying that you should stop talking to them. Oh, it's getting steamy in here. Third one I have, you are stupid if you don't read books. I have something very tricky to say, and before you attack me, I know exactly that your brain works differently if you read. You're really making some of the muscles, some of the neurons work while reading than doing different activities. I know that. If you like to read, sure, go for it, enjoy it, and I'm so happy for you. I wish I could do the same that often. But there is a different category of people who would really think you're dumb just because you don't read books or you don't read them every single day. Now there's another hot take I have. A lot of people are reading books just because Pinterest said so. Who said that? But you know I'm right. You need, because lately it has become a trend. Everybody and their mom would be reading just to read. I guess a lot of people would find it attractive or sexy or whatever. But some people would build their whole personality on just this specific activity of reading books. Now, having that personality does not equal being smart. I genuinely believe that having a wide outlook on life, as well as also just be a versatile person, doesn't always come from reading books. You could do other activities that would make you a different person the same way as reading could. It's not really a competition of activities and which one does better for your brain. You could be a very smart, intelligent person without having to be buried in books every single day. Okay, now here comes my favorite. Listening to music could be destroying. Now, fuck you. How about that? When I'm listening to music, I'm in my own universe, own visualization. Fuck. My own visualizing bubble. And I'm fine there, you know, I'm good. Music really helps me concentrate, focus on something. Music could really boost your mood if you're having a bad day. And on a deeper level, it can really heal some individual wounds in us. I do think that people who don't listen to music are missing a lot. It's totally up to you, like I'm not forcing you to listen to music, but don't tell anybody who does listen to music that they're destroying their brain or their hearing. Even if I don't hear well when I'm like 80 years old, at least I spend my hearing on some good tunes. Not going too far from that topic, listening to specific artists has to match your aesthetic. That really just scratches something in me badly. But I'm pretty sure you know exactly what I'm talking about. And don't get me wrong, sometimes that really matches. You see the person, you see the way they look, and you already kind of know what their music playlist is all about. And that's nothing bad in that. But for example, if me personally, I listen to Lil Peep, do I really have to be a depressing emo kid who wants to kill himself? I don't think so. Or if you listen to Nirvana, you have to know every single song and every single lyrics to these songs. If you listen to Lana Del Rey, you have to have daddy issues. Whatever. You could have any artist as an example, especially if they're like very famous artists. All of these artists actually make music so people could enjoy it, not categorize themselves. So why are we having all of these like security checkups and dress codes and stuff? I don't know. Again, music really heals something in us, so I just don't think you have to be that specific when it comes to music. Oh, and about healing your wounds. Find closure of your old traumas. I've never been to therapy, okay? I gotta say that straight up just so you understand. I'm not that educated when it comes to like therapy, psychology, and all that. All I know is based on my experience or just internet. And I know for sure that therapy is important if something's bothering you in your own head. However, getting to the very core of every single trauma that you have could sometimes do more harm than good. I've actually heard that on TikTok, of course. I think she made a video like, oh, I'm turning 31 today, but here's list of things that I wish I knew at 21, and that was one of them. Let's just learn peace with the fact that you won't be able to find out everything about your past, and sometimes that's okay. Don't go crazy. Okay, last but definitely not least, healthy food is all you need. And I'm only talking about people who constantly attack you when they see you drinking Coke or coffee or like a donut or McDonald's. And again, I understand that nature made us the way it did. We need to prioritize healthy food, not processed food, organic food, you name it, just to make sure our body feels good. But for me, for example, I drank a lot of tea during a day, a lot. And normally that comes with like a package of candies or cookies or whatever. And I do have a bunch of people telling me that I have to stop, that it's caffeine and it's actually gonna kill me. Maybe it will, but I'm enjoying it. Moreover, there's people drinking alcohol out there and being completely blacked out on the streets, and I'm just drinking tea. You know what I mean? There's people doing drugs out there. You are allowed to have some fun in life, including food. By the end of the day, it's just better to eat a pack of chicken nuggets sometimes, but having a blast with it and making sure that you're full and that you actually loved it, rather than desperately mixing a protein powder with some lettuce and the fucking piece of ocean breeze because it's healthy, just because that's what your body needs. Your body knows exactly what it needs, and if it's asking you for some chocolate, for example, go give it chocolate. I'm not coming towards like all the gym rats and all the girlies who are actually like taking care of the proper healthy diet. You are disciplined more than I am, and that's something to be proud of. But for me personally, like, I don't mind drinking Coke, I don't mind eating McDonald's. Like, I'm not gonna feel guilty for it, you know what I mean? It's already been 30 minutes of me talking, but I hope it was worth it. Again, if you could just share your opinion, tell me what you think of all this down below in the comment section, or you can just simply hit like or dislike on that video. Any would do, trust me. I'm so happy that I'm getting back onto my schedule and just like actually posting once a week. Hope to see you next week on Friday. Thank you so much for clicking. Thank you so much for making it this far if you're still watching. I love you.